Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be storing away photo cards. We're going to be going into my Jisung collection, my ENHYPEN collection, as well as my TXT collection. We haven't seen my TXT collection in a minute, but I finally got around to picking up the last Yeonjun photo cards that I needed for their last comeback. I'm not 100% sure if their new comeback has happened yet. I'm not super caught up. I just got back from a vacation. My dance team just finished up nationals for the year, so now I can be a little bit more active in the collecting community again, which also means that my little buying ban is kind of over. I have a little bit more freedom to spend more leisurely on photo cards, so hopefully we can start picking up a little bit more with the amount of storing videos that I'm putting out. My goal is about 2 a month, so we'll see how that goes. All right, so without further ado, let's get straight into it. All right, so most of what I have for Jisung today is going into my Dreamscape binder, but I do have a couple freebies that I got that I would like to put into my earlier era binder, so let's do that. So I have here some little sticker ornament freebies that I got in one of my previous orders off of Mercari. This seller, thank you so much to this person. I actually thought about buying these myself, but I just never found a listing for like a price I was willing to pay for them. But this person just sent me them for free. So thank you so much. I'm just gonna put these stickers like behind some photo cards. I'm not gonna like start a whole new page for them or anything. So we have a couple for ISTJ, so we're just going to go right back here. I really don't know where the best place to put them is. It's like kind of this concept. All right, I'm gonna put this one back here. And then I'm also gonna put this one on this page as well. Yeah, that works. Nice. Okay, and then the last one is for Dreamscape. And should I put it so that they're all on the same spread? Like so? Or should I just put it behind? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put it behind. So let's put this Jisung back here. Beautiful. And that should have been everything for this binder. So let's go get the next one. Okay, and the rest for what we have today is going into this binder. I have some Dreamscape stuff as well as a bunch of merch. So let's do it. Okay, so to start, very excitingly, I found somebody selling his Walmart exclusive for not a bajillion dollars. He was still a little bit more than I would have liked to pay for him, but like it's better than like the $30-$40 that I was seeing this go for. So I hopped right onto it. Finally, this cover page is done. I really would like to get his Japan edition card, but at the moment, I don't think that's gonna happen. So I am very satisfied with how this is looking for now. Okay, and then moving on, I have his trading card from the Chase the Light merch drop. And here he is. This is another one that I'm so excited I got. I was just doing my morning scroll on Mercari and someone just listed him and I scooped him up right away. Found him for a super good price too. That's always a good time. So now this page is finally completed. I have the 2 cards in this yellow jacket concept and then 2 in this suit jacket one with the pretty star background. Okay, and then next I still have a bunch on the way from Dreamscape. I also did just ship out a new Pokemarket haul, so that will be for my next video. Also a small change, I decided to put these Dreamscape postcards along with like the Dreamscape section of my binder, just so that everything is in like chronological order. And finally, I have his SM Town Future version card. This one wasn't too hard to find, but finally got him. Love the pink back. I am a pink girly through and through. So cute. So now my SM Town page is complete. I usually try to just collect one page per like SM album. So for now, I am satisfied with this. My Go Back to the Future albums have not shipped yet. I saw that there was an issue with the amount of albums that were printed and distributed. SM sabotaging the Dreamies as usual, but that's a story for another time. All right, and then going back here, I have some merch stuff. I'm gonna go all the way to the back first because I do have a NCT Zone card. You know, I told myself that I wasn't going to collect many of these because they're just concept cards, but like, I really can't help myself when I see them get listed for like $1. It's like, why not? It's there, might as well just scoop it up. And it's office worker Jisung. Like Jisung in glasses, hello, how can I say no? All right, and then finally, last thing for this binder, I got in my Dream Quest fan meeting merch. So here are the 3 things I have to put away in terms of photo cards. I can also show you really quick the merch items that I got. So the first thing was this water bottle. Has all of the members' names on it. I thought this was a fun little thing to get. I also got a little keychain as well as a postcard set. I don't know when it happened, but I became such like a postcard fiend. Every time that NCT Dream has been releasing postcard sets, I've been scooping them up. I can't get enough of them, so yeah, expect a lot of postcards in the future. I will be grabbing 2 postcards out of there to put into this binder, and then the rest I will be putting into my large inclusion binder, which we'll do in a second. Okay, so this one was the keychain PC. This was the water bottle. These are in my Pokemarket order. So what was... Oh, that's right. I know what I was gonna do with this. Please hold. Okay, so 1. Guys, look at Beanie Jisung. We've gotten so many more like beanie concepts. They love to put him in a beanie, and I'm not upset by that. So I don't really know the order of cards, but we're just gonna drop them in. This one was the water bottle PC. And then because this is actually just a sticker, I was gonna put this in the back. I think I'm just gonna put him back here so that at least it's on the same spread. All right, amazing. Now it is time to pick out the postcards that I want to put in here. I was looking through them before, and I think I already have an idea. I love this little box too that it comes in. All right, so I think this was one of them, and I think the other one was this one. The more close-up ones. Yeah. And then which one would I like on the front? Let's put this one. Hope I gotta take the sticky note out. Something about a postcard inside of these binders is just so much fun to me. Couldn't tell you why, it just is. amazing. All right, so I'm going to now quickly get my large inclusion binder and store away the other postcards, and then I think we'll move on into TXT. Okay, here is my large inclusion binder. Also, in case if you're wondering why I haven't mentioned the new Dream comeback yet, I'm waiting until my albums come in to actually talk about it. But quick rundown, 10 out of 10, such an amazing album. The Dreamies never disappoint, and I'm so proud of all of them. I haven't been in here in a minute, so I can flip through this actually. It's been a hot minute since I've been in this binder. This was the last postcard set that I got in the mail. And now we're gonna put the new one in. Okay, we have 6 postcards. So I need 3 pages. All right, so the first one, we're just gonna go like this. It's kind of funny how with these pocket pages, they just slip in kind of like a big photo card. Let's put this one on the front. Okay, and there is the next set. And finally, it's like this. I think I've mentioned it before, but like, I was never much of a merch buyer until I started standing NCT Dream. Now, every time there's a merch drop, I'm always looking to pick at least something up. So yeah, here is the fan meeting merch postcards. Now, that is everything for NCT Dream, or rather just for Jisung. Now let's go into my TXT binder. Okay, so today we are finally closing out Sanctuary. It's been a long time coming, but my TXT collection was kind of low on my prio list. So it took me a while, but we have finally done it. Okay, and here we go. So I don't have any fillers in here, so I'm gonna try to remember what my plans were. So to start, I have his ID. I love ID inclusions. I think they're a fun addition into a binder. Okay, and then I have 2 of the Lover version photo cards. I believe this one is a POB of some sorts. I'm not 100% sure where it's from, but it was cheap. And I liked this photo card more compared to the other album versions in this concept, so I scooped him up. Okay, so let's go like this. Yay, looking stunning. And then finally, I have his ice piece as well as the, what was this? Savior version. So that's gonna go here. As much as it sucks being late to the party when it comes to collecting comebacks, it's really nice because you're usually able to find the album cards being sold for pretty good prices. This is just my personal experience. Obviously, it changes depending on where you like to shop the most. But I find groups like TXT and ENHYPEN relatively easy to collect after the fact. Like if you're trying to collect comebacks as they're actively happening, the cards can be pretty expensive. But if you wait a couple months, you usually find them for like super good prices. So I was able to complete this without feeling like I made myself broke. Okay, and that is Yeonjun officially caught up minus their newest comeback, but we'll get to that eventually. like I said, he's usually pretty low on my prio list. I usually collect my main groups first, and then once those are done, then I go back into the other miscellaneous groups that I collect. Okay, so now we're going to go into the bulk of today's video, and that is ENHYPEN. Okay, so I went kind of crazy with my ENHYPEN buying within the last couple of weeks. I kind of lost some of my self-control a little bit, but you know what? It's so worth it. I'm so excited to continue expanding this collection. This entire box is just for them today. This is for both this binder and my Sunghoon specific binder. This entire stack is for in here today. Yeah, I went a little crazy, but I'm so excited. Okay, to start, I have this Nikki Romance Untold card. I think this was the Arcanium version. So this is gonna go over here. Love this PC so much. We're doing it, guys. We're slowly filling up these pages. Okay, and then here, I'm gonna have to do some rearranging because I did finally get a dupe of Sunghoon's Polaroid. So this card I currently don't have a place for at the moment. I'll probably shove this at the front with my other, like, miscellaneous, I don't know what to do with cards. Okay, hold on. Okay, and here he is. So now this set is finally complete with OT7. Such a good set. And then, guys, I did it. I found Lollipop Heesung. I'm so proud of myself. And again, also did not spend a bajillion dollars on him. So always happy about that. So happy to have him. This hair color on him is absolutely everything. Every time an idol goes for like this peachy orange color, oh my god, obsessed. Like Sungmin had this, like a similar hair color like this for a while. I know Chenla did as well. And oh my god, I ate it up every single time I saw it. And then finally, so that this page isn't blank anymore, I finally have a J. This is cheek sticker set is one that I want for everybody. So we're gonna slowly work towards that. And he's gonna go right here. Amazing. And then continuing on to also start a page, I finally have a Sunghoon card. So like I said, the cheek sticker set. And can I say, this is my favorite Sunghoon card that I currently own. He is so adorable. Hello. Okay, perfect. And now we can officially move on into their newest comeback, Desire Unleash. And I do have the Weverse set for this. And I already made sure to get a dupe of Sunghoon, so we do officially have OT7. Also, you're going to notice that the sleeves that I'm using are slightly different, and by slightly, they're very different. I ran out of my K-pop stationery sleeves, so I'm going to have to start up and order through them very soon. But for now, these are just like replacement sleeves until I do so. Normally I put the group card in the empty space, but I'm actually putting that group card in my Sunghoon binder. So instead, I'm just going to use this track list sheet from the Weverse album as a filler. Okay, let's start with Nikki. Let me show them individually so that they each get their own moment to shine. And Sunghoon. And Sunghoon. And Jake. I won't show the backs for each of them since they're all the same. And here's Jay. Sung. And finally, Jungwon. And just like that, the first Desire Unleashed set is complete. Okay, and then these next cards that I have are a combination of my pulls slash trades slash like individual purchases. Okay, to start, I have this Jungwon that I just pulled. I literally just went to the store like a couple hours ago, and this was the card I pulled. I know this is like a lot of people's favorite cards, but I actually currently have this card up for trade for some of the Sunghoon cards that I'm missing, as well as very specifically for one of Jungwon's other cards, just to see if anyone is interested in trading for that. But while I wait, I'm still going to store him, because if no one wants to trade him, then I'm just going to keep him. So, boom. And then next, I'm officially getting the first card onto the Heesung page. I have Heesung's Target exclusive. Amazing. Okay, and next I have two cards for Jake. I have his Target exclusive as well as his, I want to say maybe U version. He looks so fluffy in this, even though he's bruised and bloody, but just ignore that. All right, and then finally I have two more Sunghoon cards. I have his Target exclusive as well as his, I think this is mine. I think this is the mine version. These are also currently up for trade on my account for those same cards that I was mentioning. But again, if I don't find a trade for them, then I'm just keeping them. So let's just put them away. So since I am only collecting 4 cards per member, there are like very specific cards I want per member. So when the time comes that I have to like kick out one of these cards to replace it with a different one, then I will do so. But for now, we'll just keep all of them. All right, and let's just flip through my progress on this binder because we just did a lot. I'm not 100% sure if I have yet, but I think I'm pretty close to having at least 1 card per member. So let's see how we did. This also might be the first time that I went on to like the second half of the page on a member spread. I think everyone only has 1 or 2 cards, but Sunghoon has 3 here. So we'll see. Okay. So that's everyone for Desire Unleash. Did we finish Daydream? Question mark. We did. Beautiful. Actually, I think I'm only missing a Romance Untold Jungwon off the top of my head. I think that's what it is. And yes. So once I get a Jungwon for here, then I will have at least 1 photo card per member per comeback, I guess. Ooh, this binder is starting to be chunky. I might have to split into 2 soon, but we're not quite there yet. All right. So that, oh, I lied. Wait, I have one more thing. I gotta put this away. So we're just gonna do this. I have nowhere else to put this for now, so this group card can just stay right here. Okay. Now we can go into my Sunghoon binder. Okay, so I have a lot for Sunghoon today. I was not anticipating on collecting as much as fast as I did for him. I feel like I kind of just blacked out and I was just buying left, right, and center. But I also feel like I was finding things for good prices, so I kind of felt like I had to jump on them. Alright, so I should have a filler made for pretty much everything that I have today. I do have more on the way, kind of going along with the whole I blacked out story. I did buy a couple pobs. Normally I don't collect pre-order benefits for ENHYPEN, but I couldn't help myself, so let's do it. So here is what we got for Sunghoon today. Okay, to start on this page, I have his Weverse, or I have one of his Weverse cards, and I have this. I think, yeah, it's a Weverse shop pob. Yeah, couldn't help myself, so I scooped them up. So excited to have both of these. Okay, here is the Weverse shop pob. And here is the Weverse album card. What a perfect 4-pocket. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. Love when we can fill a 4-pocket with the same concept. Alright, and then moving into here, I do have his other engine version as well as his other Weverse album card. With the other cards I have on the way, I might do some rearranging, but for now, we're just gonna do it this way. Okay, so I think this one is the other engine version, and this is the Weverse album. So here they both are. Love this concept. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Yay, another page filled. And then going into this page, I do have this Make version B as well as his Weverse set. Like I said, I already went ahead and bought a second version of that card so that I didn't have to worry about it in the future. And here they both are. Here is the Make version card and then the Weverse set. The backs are very similar. I think I'm gonna put this one here. So I am missing both of Sunghoon's U version. If you either want to trade for him or even sell him to me, please let me know. I am on the lookout. Okay, and finally I have 4 cards to go onto this page. I have both of his Mine version cards. I have his Bath Bomb version and then a special guest, which if you have been around and seen this collection a lot, you'll probably be able to guess who that special guest is. Okay, to start, I have both of his Mine version cards. Here's the back. Love the black and red concept. Just go like this. And then I have his Bath Bomb version. That's such a good red color. I love that. Okay. And last but not least, and I'm saying last, I'm lying, this isn't my last card, but the special guest is none other than Jakey. Like usual, if I have an empty spot on a spread, I find my favorite Jake photo card and I put him into this binder. Jake is my bias wrecker. Sunghoon is also like my favorite duo in K-pop ever, so always love it sticking random Jake photo cards into this binder every once in a while. Okay, so once again, another spread is complete. And then, because I have 3 photo cards on the way, and that would leave 1 empty spot, I am just going to put the group card from the Weverse album. I don't care about the code or the QR code, so if you want to yoink that, feel free. So we're just gonna put this back here for now. and then the other 3 cards will go here. Or maybe I'll rearrange the other pages. I don't know yet, but all I know is I have 3 more cards on the way. The very last thing that I wanted to do today is store the little mini ID inclusions that we got in the album. So we're just gonna throw them in the back of their respected concept versions. So this one's gonna go back here. The little postcards was a little bit easier to identify who was who for this version as well as for the other version. The Make version was hard, this one. I'm still not sure if that's Sunghoon or not. Like, I know there's a way to tell with, like, the back, but, like, I'm still having a hard time. But yeah, that one was pretty obviously Sunghoon, and then this one as well. So, had no issues there. I'm just gonna put this back here. Again, things are probably gonna get rearranged on my own time, but yeah. Okay, little quick flip through. Such good progress. I'm so happy that I was quick with this album. I loved it so much. Love ENHYPEN so much. Love Sunghoon so much. Yay! I'm so glad that I decided to put more of my attention into my ENHYPEN collection. I'm really having so much fun collecting them, and that's really what it's all about. All right, so usually I end my videos with Stray Kids, but I actually don't have any Stray Kids for today. They did just announce their newest comeback, Karma. I will be making a video setting up for that, so stay tuned. Always hype for new Stray Kids music. All right, so that was everything I had for you today. Like I just said, I do have that Karma setup video that should be coming out very soon. Whenever I get my NCT Dream albums in, I will do an unboxing for that. I should also have another storing video within the next 2 weeks because I do have a lot of cards already on the way to me. Like I said, my buying ban is pretty much over, so I'm kind of back to my normal spending habits. Whether that's responsible or not, we don't gotta talk about it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you have any questions for me, feel free to leave it in a comment and I would love to answer it. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you enjoyed. On ya.